Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing well. Look what I have for you here. It's another absolutely gorgeous granny square. And just by experimenting with these colours and putting them in a specific place, you get this design. Now, I've only done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds to show you how this bit here splits up. You can leave it to there if you wish, or you can go up, or you can even go one stage bigger, and I'll show you how to do that when I get to that stage. You can also make this into an entire blanket, and this shape will continuously run like that if you want one big piece for a blanket or whatever you want to make. Or you can make the squares this size, or a row bigger or a row smaller, and you can join them and it will create like a pattern as you go along, a bit like similar to the one that I've just done, but this is slightly different. I think this is really pretty the way it's turned out, and it's not that difficult. Again, we're changing colours, we're dragging the yarn through like the previous video. That's the back, obviously, because you will drag the yarn, and in some places you can pick them up and incorporate into the next row, and some of them you can't. Like if you can see here with this one, I've got the this colour running through, and both of the colours here you can't really, I mean I could have done, but I'm just trying to show you here that, you know, that stays there, and in some I have incorporated it in there, so it's entirely up to you. So you cannot really tell at all in the bigger picture of things. So I'm going to show you how to make this gorgeous pattern on this square, and once you've made it you will absolutely love it too. I've used 2 colours, and you will need a 4mm crochet hook for this, because I'm using DK yarn, lightweight yarn number 3. Of course you can make this square in any hook size and any yarn size depending on what you want to make. I've got 2 colours here. This is a peach. This is also called like a vintage peach, although it doesn't look very peachy to me. But these colours went absolutely gorgeous together, so I thought I use the darker colour to show you how the stripes, the pattern would come out. So I'm going to push this aside and I'll show you how to make this. The entire pattern is double crochet, and if you don't know how to do the double crochet, oops, just a little bit higher, I do have a separate video listed for that for you. You can go ahead and practice those and come back, and also how to do a magic circle, because we will be starting with a magic circle on this one. You can use the other method if you wish, which is just chain 4 and then slip stitch into the very first chain and make a circle and then work into that. You can do it that way, but I just prefer, because it allows me to tighten it up, as a, you know, if I want to tighten it up, I don't want a hole in the middle. That's just the way I am. Okay, so let's begin. So do your magic circle. Oh, and the other thing, if I am going too fast, I will show you for the first cluster of the double crochets how to do the double crochets. After that, I'll carry on at my normal pace, but you can slow me down or speed me up if I'm too slow, and you can put captions on. So the magic circle, this is how I do mine. Put my yarn at the back there, use my finger as a hook, pull that through, and I'll just pinch my work here. Okay, so that's your yarn that you tighten with, and that's your yarn, that working yarn. So just tighten up a little bit and do chain 3. Okay, so the very middle bit is exactly how you would begin a granny square, but we are not cutting yarns, we are dragging them all the way through the square, because you would have a gazillion yarns to weave in. Right, so 3 single crochets, yarn over, go into the loop, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Show you one more time. Yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Oh, my nail polish matches this yarn. Okay, so chain 2 and do 3 double crochets. This first one will act as a double crochet, the chain 3. 1, 2 and 3. chain 2. Every corner is chain 2, so we need to do 4 of these in total for the 4 sides. Sorry, I haven't been so, I've been trying to upload like once every day, but at the moment it's getting close to that time where I'll be receiving my grandchild, and not only that, so I've been busy, a little bit busy there, and they're also moving home as well, so 2 big things happening at the same time. And on top of that, my son, my 14-year-old son, has been quite poorly with a viral infection, so but he's on the mend, and here I am. So we've got 3, chain 2, and the very last one, 1, 2 and 3. When you get to the very last one, here, let's just see, did I cut the yarn for that? Chain 1, because I don't like the the space that it creates with the chain 2 on the very last. So go to the top of the chain 3 and slip stitch, and that closes off your first round here. Now what you want to do is slip stitch to the first next corner, so into there. Slip stitch is just pull up the loop and then pull it through, and you want to go into the 2 stitches, and then you want to go into the space of the first corner. Do not pull anything up. Grab your other colour, because you will need to pick 2 really nice colours that go well together, and it will look amazing. So grab the yarn, pull that one through, just tighten up that one. And what we're going to do now is we are going to be working this yarn, keeping it going, and this is why it's you know, there's no yarns that we need to cut. So for the first, just hold, I always hold both for the first, and then chain 3. Okay, and make sure that you move your balls around so they don't get tangled. Okay, so leave the little yarn for the excuse me. What we need to do then is chain 3 and 2 more double crochets. Okay, chain 2 and 2 more double crochets. Sorry, 3. So we've done our corner here. Okay, and what you want to do now is grab the working yarn of the original colour and hold it. Just hold it to the front there if you can't hold it any other way. Jump straight into the next corner and 3 double crochets and 3, yes, and chain 2 and another 3. So that's your corners. We're only working in the corners because we don't really have any sides at the moment. Then what you will do is go to the next one. Remember, don't chain anything here either. Some people do. I don't actually like the chain. I think it just gives it a bit too much of a gap. 3 double crochets, chain 2 and 3 double crochets. Keep holding the yarn that you're not working all the way around the project. 2 and 3. Jump straight over to this final corner here. Chain 2, 3 double crochets. Okay, that's what you have so far, and we still got this yarn. We're taking it with us, okay? So on top, so here we are now. This is what we've just done here. Okay, there's the corners. So now we want to change, and you can see all subsequent corners. So we've done this round. That's the only round that we do in this way. Now from now on, all your corners will be the colour that you used initially. and the sides. Okay, so I'll show you what I mean, just to give you some clarity on the way that we're going. So we are now, from now on, each corner is going to be the middle colour. So we need to bring both of these yarns up. And the way I do this is first of all slip stitch into the top of the chain 3, like so. And then drop the peach, oh sorry, and then what we need to do is work into the corner. So slip stitch into the corner here, and then grab the other colour and then pull that through. Okay, see how I did that? It's just running. So this is the only bit in the beginning here where it runs at the back. Now if you have another method, if you want to use a different method for drawing the colour up for here, you can do. But I'm trying to keep it simple for the beginners as well. So chain 3. Now remember to keep the peach with you. In my case it's peach, sorry. And 2 double crochets. Move that aside. Chain 2 and 3 double crochets here. That's your corner. Okay, like so. And now we are going to move. We've only have one side here. And we are going to change to this. So in order to change the colour, we want to use this second row colour here. Sorry, I do apologise. You do your 3, chain 3, 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets, and when you're finishing your third, leave your 2 loops and grab your opposite colour. Now we're still taking this one along with us, and into the side, do 3 double crochets in that colour. Don't complete. Now we're at a corner, we're going to use that colour again. So grab the other one, pull that through. And go along and do your corner, which is 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. Don't complete. Grab that colour. Take your opposite colour with you. Going to the side. Remember, this is the side, so it's only for this row, and I'll show you why it's only for this row. You'll see the pattern on the fourth row. Oops, don't complete. Remember, don't complete the last one when you're changing colour. Yeah, grab your alternative colour, opposite colour, pull that one through. Make sure every now and then that your balls aren't getting confused. Okay, try and keep these two separate as best way as you can. Right, I'm carrying that one along, and we are now going to do the corner. 3 double crochets, chain 2, and 3 double crochets. Don't complete the last one. Hold it, drop that colour, pick up your peach, drag that one along, and do the same colour as your row 2. Don't complete. Pick up the corner colour. The corner colour is the one that you've done in the right in the centre. Always remember, don't let the other yarn drop, okay? Always keep it running along because we're constantly changing. So 3 double crochets, chain 2, and 3 double crochets. 2, don't complete. Grab the opposite colour and do that very last side. Now we need to take both of these colours up onto the next level. So again, This is how I do mine, but you can do yours however you wish. We just want to have both of the colours up here. So I will complete my third one, and then I will slip stitch with that. Just gives it a nice, neater edge. Then I'll grab the other one and pull that through. Yeah, and that's what you have here. So the way to explain this pattern is that every time, rather than looking at that, every time we do a round, once you've done the corner, change the colour, okay, to this. Doesn't matter how many you have in the middle. You could have, because this is the only one at the moment, so that's why this is, you know, that colour. But let me show you actually. I don't want to confuse you. Keep following me. Going to the next one, slip stitch, because we now want to get into the corner. Slip stitch again. Just give your yarns and everything a nice tug, but don't pull too much when we're because the last thing you want is for the work to get squished, because we are pulling the yarn. Just a light pull. So go into the space, and it's exactly the same. So remember, every corner is going to be this colour. Once you've gone and slip stitch, remember to take this one with you. So chain 3, do your 2 double crochets, chain 2 and 3 double crochets. On the third one, don't complete. Yeah, just check in. Right, we want to change this colour now. So after every corner, change your colour and go. So here, let me just show you before I carry on. Can you see we've got this yarn here? You can drag it up like so. But the only thing, like I said, in some cases you can't, because you can see it running on the side here. So where you can, and it doesn't make an obvious, for me that's too obvious. So I'm just going to let that sit. You use your own judgment which one you want to pull up and which one you don't. There will be the odd random one, but that's just what we have with this pattern. I mean, if you want to, you can cut the yarn and then, you know, but you really will be cutting so many. So 3 double crochets, and on this one, so on either side, the very first space is always going to be that colour. So the corners are always that colour. As soon as you've done the corners that colour, then it's that opposite colour that goes there. Now, because we've got the corner here, we're still sticking to this colour for this row. But on the next row, you will realise that we're going to put this colour in the middle. Okay, so keep that going and do your 3 double crochets here. Don't complete the third. Change your colour. Go into the corner and do your corner. Each corner is 3 double crochets, chain 2. Make sure that your balls aren't getting jumbled mumbled, because they do. Every few rounds you might find there's a bit of a twist. So just untwist it and your life will be much easier. Right. So I'm still on the corner, and the third one I will not complete, because what are we doing? We're grabbing the opposite colour, because straight before a corner and straight after a corner is this colour. Let's go into the next section and do 3 double crochets. 3, but we can carry on because that's the other corner, and like I said, every corner, before every corner and after every corner is this colour. Anything in between is the opposite. Anything in between is the colour of the corner. So now we're at the corner, right? Grab your corner. The corners are always the same colour. If you just bear in mind that the corners are always the same colour, you can't go wrong. So do your 3 double crochets, chain 2 and 3 double crochets, but don't complete the last one, because you can see we are changing color again. Like so before, in this case there is no space, but you will realize on the next one where the pattern is going and it will start spreading out. Okay, so after every corner and before every corner, and in this case there's only 2 spaces, so we're sticking with the peach. Pull your peach through, just give that one a tug, it's gone a bit loose, and do your 3 double crochets. Move on to the next space. Keep your yarn with you, the colour that you're not using. 2, don't complete, bring up your corner colour, keep that one going, and I'm telling you guys not to get in a jumble. Oh, do apologise, I knocked my camera trying to, okay. So that's a corner, and I've only got one more round after this because that's the size I like my squares, but you can continue however big you want to. Like I said, you can make it an entire blanket. It looked really nice, but when I show you the 2 squares together, you'll be like, okay, this is pretty cool. So grab your peach. Just bear with me, try and work through the camera, and my yarns, sometimes they can get a bit loose, so nice and secure. Then grab that one. Do your 3 double crochets, keep that one running with you, and the same colour again. Okay, complete that one, go to the top of chain 3, pull it through, drop that one, and then pull that one through. So you might need to block these, or you might need to press them a little bit. That's the one that's done there. It's not doing anything, but it's not pulling. You just make sure that you don't pull this one. It only sort of goes up one side of the project on the back, everything else doesn't. It's just, and you can't really see it, look. So now I'll show you this last round, and you will continue on from this. Okay, so using that colour again, slip across, and we're going to use the same colour in the corner. 1, 2 and 3. Grab your peach in my case and let that run up. Chain 3 and do 2 double crochets, chain 2, two double crochets, and then when you get to your 3rd one, now what did I say? After each corner you always do the opposite colour. So here we go, opposite colour, go into the next one, no, I won't pick that up. Okay, so 1, 2 and 3. Now we have, and this is what will continue to happen in every spacing. So we've done that. Now what, if we're going to place this colour here, remember, before every corner and just after every corner, the middle is going to be now the same colour as the corners. So it allows the pattern to spread. So change, keeping the peach with me, go into that next one, In this case, it's only one. Okay, but as you grow bigger, you'll end up having 2 on the next one, 3 on the next one. Yeah, so there's 1 there now. This is where I'm at. So on the next one, when you go like this, you'll have 2 of these. Hope that makes sense. And that's how the pattern will continue to just keep going. It's really, really sweet. So I won't complete that one because I'm now moving into here, which is before. And for the before, you change to the opposite colour. When you get to here, there's my corner. Do my 3 double crochets. Chain 2, 3 double crochets. Changing colour, so drop that lighter colour, pick up your peach because it's right after, and when it's right after, now I know I might be repeating myself and it might be so obvious to most of you by now, but you know, I've got to explain up until the round where I think, you know, because we do have intermediates and beginners that might find this a bit confusing. If you know exactly what I'm doing, then you can just turn me off. Right, so we're moving to this colour, so we don't complete that one, sorry. Pick up the lighter colour, and there's only 1 on this side because it's the middle, so the edges are always going to be opposite, and the middle is going to be the colour of your corners. Don't complete, pick up this one, we're just before the corner, so we'll do the opposite colour. Don't complete, pick up your other one, carry it across and do your corner. Come along, yarn. Chain 2. See, this is that little spiral that you get, which can cause a bit of complications later on, so let me just undo that for now. So chain 2, and when you come to your 3rd double crochet, switch your colours because it's right after, and we'll put the 3 double crochets into there. Don't complete, change colour, go into the middle, do the opposite, or do the same to the corner, should I say. Don't complete, and grab the other one, don't complete, go back to your corner colour, remember always taking your yarn with you. Corners are 3 double crochet, chain 2 and 3 double crochet. Don't complete because, like I said, just after every corner we're changing the colour. 3 double crochets, don't complete, go back to your other colour, take the other one with you, so in the sides you do your colour of the corner, bar the first and the last one, and we are here. complete that one. Move that to the back and slip stitch to the top of the chain 3. I'm just going to chain 1 for now. And here you go. So this is what I meant about, so you will do every round exactly as how I've shown you here. Just put the opposite colour from the corner here. So just after and just before, just after the corner and just before. And any spacings in between, it's the colour of the corner. So on the next one, it will be here. So I will have 2 of this colour, and then I'll have 1. And you can see the formation. Now, let's put the 2 together. So if you continue to do this and join the corners, you can go a bit more bigger if you want as well. 1 more row. If you went here, you're making a little diamond here. That's a slightly bigger diamond. But if you went 1 more row higher, you'll have 2 of these here, and that will create even more bigger shape. Can you see how lovely they will look joined up? I absolutely love this. Once you get the hang of the first square, you'll know exactly where to put the colours in. And so long as you keep putting them on the edges of either side of the corners, this will continually grow. You can make them larger. I wouldn't go any smaller than that, because you want one where, you know, you can create this here in the middle. Perfect. I love this. Thanks guys, a slightly longer video, 32 minutes, but I really needed to sort of stay with you on this one. This is really pretty. I do like these colours, they're very soft. Might look a bit orangey, but it is. It is peach. Anyway, I'm not going to keep you any longer. Thanks for watching this tutorial. Please have a go at this one on this weekend. I think you will love it. Pick any 2 colours of your choice. It's going to look amazing. You can, like I said, 1 big one, continuously like this. Okay, take care guys, and thanks for all your support. Please do subscribe, like and share this to anyone, and I'll see you very soon.